This Labor Day weekend, an East County mother is marking another year without answers. It's been nearly 2 decades since her teenage son disappeared, presumed murdered. 10 News reporter Nina Jimenez shows us the new efforts underway to solve the case.
No answers. None. Everybody liked Jamie.
Cheryl Peters last saw her 19-year-old son Jamie 18 years ago this weekend.
He said, "I love you," and he looked and got out into his bug, which was parked in front, and he kind of looked around the house again and took off up the street, up to Mount Helix, and I just, that was the end. That was the last time I ever saw him.
Jamie's car was found months later in a remote area of Ramona, stripped down. Peters doesn't sugarcoat her son had gotten mixed up with drugs and the wrong people. He may have owed money.
He knew he was in some kind of danger.
About 2 weeks before Jamie disappeared, he had just moved out on his own for the first time. He was living at this El Cajon apartment complex on Peach Avenue. Investigators believe his roommate and a man Jamie was working for may have been involved in his murder.
I have no doubt in my mind that Jamie Peters was definitely murdered.
Former police officer Kevin LaChapelle now runs the nonprofit Special Investigations Agency. The agency features Jamie's case on its website. This month, a billboard with a plea for information will go up at the intersection of Mollison and Washington in El Cajon. LaChapelle believes witnesses may finally be ready to talk.
My hopes is now that this is many years later that they've matured and grown up and maybe feel a sense of urgency for this family to have closure, and that they would come forward and give some solid information that's anonymous as to exactly what happened.
And lead the family to Jamie's body.
You can be anonymous, but I want information on what happened to my son. I think the family deserves that. I deserve that.
With photojournalist Hendrix Knowles, Nina Jimenez, 10 News.
And for more details on the case, you can go to our website at 10news.com and click on Scene on 10.